Hi guys. Welcome back to Honey, We're Home.
Oh, we're
We went
You
right
guys,
into it.
we're literally recording this virtually. This is the most Mondayest Monday I've ever felt in my entire life. We're recording the
Never
day
had a
before this comes
virtual-
out.
We've never had a virtual recording before, but it's the week after Thanksgiving and it feels appropriate
Yeah, so
for
like
whatever
apologies
reason.
if the audio sounds like shit ass. We're trying our best, but it should sound okay, right?
Yeah, maybe you can watch it on YouTube too if Nikki actually puts it up. And then
On
you
YouTube.
can,
If it actually makes it to YouTube, we won't.
which it should,
We never really know until, after. It depends how
apparently.
I'm feeling that week. But
It is a really, first of all, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Happy Christmas season, finally. I am so tired and I literally said, did I say this last week or the week before where I was like, I'm I already know I'm going to be so tired because of how
the
much stuff we have
children.
to do back to back to back
Oh.
to back to back. And I don't know if I manifested it poorly for myself or if also it's because I ended up having gluten, which was my first time, like truly the most gluten I'd had in the past 3.5 months was soy sauce.
Yep.
So
That'll do
I
it.
feel like I have the flu a little bit, and I can't tell if it's like exhaustion sick from being around three
Family.
toddlers or gluten sick. I can't tell.
Well, I can tell you what. Well, also, I just laughed so hard this morning because Caroline texts me at like quite
Oh.
literal noon. And she's like, sorry, I just woke up. And I was dying because I was like, only at your in laws.
Your in-laws.
God
But
bless.
you know what?
On today's
I
episode
got
of God Bless Our In Laws.
I got kind of frustrated because I haven't been able to sleep in a single day since we flew out from New York, which at this point has almost been 12 days ago. And
That's a lot for you.
I now count, but I count on some type of sleep in day at my in-laws. Like if I'm pushing
Right.
myself and pushing myself and pushing myself at home, and I know that I'm like gonna go to my in-laws or my parents sometime in the near future, I'm like, okay, it's fine because when I get there, I'm gonna rot. And I haven't
Yeah.
had a single,
You haven't gotten to rot there.
I am waking up early, I'm staying out late, hosting people, going to different states, going to different cities. I'm so tired and I started to get really grumpy. And I was like, I need to sleep in. Like, I'm going to snap. I'm so tired.
Well, that's how like you'll see when your siblings start having kids too. Like that's how it's been ever since my siblings had kids and Mike's sister. Like now I can't look at visiting them as a rest period at
Relaxation.
all. Like if
Yeah.
anything, coming back is a sanctuary there. Like I'm waking up to a raspy voice in my face at 6 a.m.
That's what I experienced for the first time last
Yeah.
weekend. And I was like, as soon as we get back to Atlanta from Nashville, I'm going to need to sleep in until 10 a.m. or something because I was so freaking exhausted and it just was go, go, go immediately. And I was like, this is not going to bode well for me.
No. Well, also one thing I should have warned you because truly like this happens every time you encounter a young child under the
You get
age of
sick.
7, sick, like give it
Yeah.
24 hours and you will get sick. Callan was coughing in our faces this past weekend and of course like I've realized parents of young toddlers and kids are so desensitized to it, which like honestly they
Well, their
have no
immune system is like,
yeah, like they well, and they
worldly.
have no other choice. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Sit there? Like, kids are just sick all the time. Callan was like hacking in our faces, and I to my sister and brother-in-law, I'm like, guys, is he okay? Like, can we? And he was like doing his inhaler and stuff, and they were like, oh no, he has asthma. It's fine. Like he needs to take his albuterol or whatever. And I'm like, no, that's deeper than asthma.
Such a
So like,
triggering word.
I just know that I'm gonna be deathly ill in a couple days.
It's not great.
So dramatic.
I have been in but I will say proud like father-in-law moment for me because I'm sitting in really technically it's my brother-in-law's bedroom because John and I don't have bedrooms. If you guys remember, we don't have bedrooms at our own houses. And so when I started ordering stuff to the house and I keep it here and I'll like bring extra old clothes here and pajamas and I have extra toiletries and skincare here and vitamins and a curling iron and
You
a
keep
blow
all
dryer.
that there?
Yeah, because
I don't do that.
I got so tired of packing all of this stuff, having a huge suitcase. And
Yeah.
then I think what really sealed the deal for me was like how heavy that suitcase is to bring back up the 5 flights of stairs. And I was like, I can just occupy a drawer or something at my in-laws because when I go to my parents' house in Charleston, like my sisters have all of that stuff there already. So like I don't
You don't have to bring like hair stuff. That's the thing.
right.
Like our in-laws have things like face wash and shampoo, but
Yeah.
it's like I'm high maintenance, you know? I need
So I
like
ordered
a
all that stuff,
Dyson.
right? And I've got it like in bins here. And I kind of took over 2 drawers in my brother-in-law's room. Like he doesn't have stuff here anymore. And well, honestly, I cleared out the drawers, but he doesn't care. And when we were coming for Thanksgiving, I told John, I was like, what room are they gonna put us in? Because like I need to be in David's room because my stuff is there. And my father-in-law, I guess, told my mother-in-law, um, I've already done the room assignments and Caroline and John are in David's room. And she was like, why? And he was like, she's settled. He was like, she has her
Oh,
stuff is in there. Her stuff is organized.
accommodating.
Yeah, he was like, I've been through the drawers. She has everything in there. She's comfortable in there. It's her room. She's settled. I'm not disturbing her. She gets the room. End of story.
Shop.
And I
That's really
told John,
cute.
I was like, is this what it feels like to be the only girl?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Because
definitely
in
like
my
a
house,
father of like boys is like almost like afraid to like
I
piss
literally
the
was
girl
like,
off.
I was like, is this the feeling? Because in my house, it's literally like feed yourself to the wolves for all we care.
Yeah, I don't get that type of treatment from, well, no, sorry. My in-laws are like very hospitable and make me feel like a literal queen and I get to like lounge and lay, but not from my own family. My own family, true, like my sister like forgot to give us towels. I was like, "Hello? What is this?" She's going to like hear this
But
and
you
be
can
like, "You're
like
a
yell at
bitch."
somebody.
Well, and Mike and I, when we bring Louis, you know, this is a big
Okay,
ailment
well,
for
yeah,
me.
that's a big deal.
When we bring Louis, which is like we don't travel without him, like we kind of took a hard stance and we were like, it's either us and Louis or like nobody. So take it or leave it, which I get is annoying.
It's definitely annoying because Louis is a very large dog.
Well, and if you're allergic to a dog, like Louis is your worst nightmare because he sheds like a
And are they?
minx. Jenna and Ben are, and this was like a pain point at first. Like they tried to like,
Nikki, and you're
yeah,
still
they tried to tell us like no bringing him, and
Louis
one,
sheds so much.
yeah, well, we talked about this last year because I remember there was a big point of contention because they tried to say no, and I was like, we went down once without bringing him, and then we are like, fuck that, never doing it again. So now we just like bring him. It's like an awkward thing. We just like don't ask, and we just like show up with like a giant beast.
Oh my God, you're such a middle child.
But like I'm
Why do you guys do this? And you're like, it's like chosen delusion. Like
so
you're just
like,
gonna pretend like nobody told you no.
yeah, like we just like we like don't address the elephant in the room, which is
Oh
massive
my
and
God. Oh,
running
wait, is Mike the youngest?
oldest.
He's
And you knew that.
oh okay. John and I were just discussing this. We were like, who marries? I have so much middle child advice. Who marries the middle child?
No, I
And
love you, but
we
you
were
have amnesia because we've had this whole discussion.
I know. Okay, but yes, we have had this discussion so many times. But I was like arguing that I don't think an oldest could ever marry a middle child because you're just like mouth agape at like some
Well, yeah,
like
I mean, I think he kind of almost like regrets it. Like he didn't realize what he was getting into.
like I don't
And Mike is like, that's why like I'm his child. Like I would die without Mike. I like to
yeah,
pretend I'm like some independent woman who like this morning,
I'm
I think
seeing it now.
this morning, for instance, was the perfect example. We left at the crack of dawn. So my head is physically spinning right now. I have a massive migraine. Everything hurts. I'm tired. We left at literal 6 a.m. to get home so Mike
I
could
feel
be
so
home
bad for
to
you that
start
you have
his
a
work
migraine
day.
right now.
Oh,
I
I
feel
know.
so
I think
terrible.
the glasses I'm wearing like low-key make it worse. It's a whole thing.
I
But
really want to like give you a hug through the camera. I feel terrible.
no, it's okay. I just have to like hydrate. I'm honestly so dehydrated. Just have to do my electrolytes. But so we leave at 6 a.m. And I was like, this, I can't even get myself from point A to point B alone. So Mike drove, and we were tired from the night before. We went to the football game yesterday, Ravens versus Eagles. It was a time. Um,
And
so we're
freezing,
exhausted.
right?
It was freezing. I did a whole bundling video.
Yeah.
So it was
Cute
fun, but
sweater, by the way.
oh, my little Christmas
Yeah,
sweater.
I liked the sweater.
Thank you. It's like Mike's from 2012.
It's cute.
Um, thank you. Thank you. I'll tell him. But yeah, so
Thank
he
you.
drove us, and I was I it was as if I was under the influence of the world's strongest Xanax. I could
Oh,
not stay awake to save my life. And I was like, if I had to drive this family right now, we'd all be dead. Like, I just was like, and
that I think is normal though.
I kept waking up to like tell Mike thank you. I was like, thank you for getting us home, as if we were like going through battle. I was like, thank you. And he was like, okay, you're welcome. He's like, shut the fuck up.
I can see you doing.
And I was just like, how
You're
are
like,
you?
you can't stop saying thank you, but also you're just like waking up from a deep sleep
Yeah.
to murmur it and then go
Well,
back to
with
sleep.
anxiety too, because anytime I'm in the car, I feel like we're gonna like die any second. I think
Yeah.
it's like
But I think
hardcore.
falling asleep as a passenger is normal. My mother-in-law makes so much fun of me. She's like, Caroline will be asleep like
In
when
two
you're
seconds.
driving. And I get why she's making fun of me, but at the same time, John has like a genetically inherited condition where he cannot be in a vehicle for more than 5 minutes without snoring. So like I can't feel bad. When you're driving, it's easier to stay awake for obvious reasons. You're
One time
alert.
I fell asleep when I was in high school. Like,
While driving.
yeah, like out of
Okay,
sight.
that's terrible. But
Like,
aren't you like kind of narcoleptic? I have friends in high school that got into wrecks because of that.
yeah. So I
That's
just like
really
shouldn't really be
scary.
behind the wheel ever.
Yeah, yeah.
So overall, how was let's recap Thanksgiving Day because we both had very different experiences and I just have like a lot to share from mine. A lot of takeaways, really.
Yeah. Would you
Um
like to go first then?
yeah, I'll do a quick
Okay.
little spin around, walk around the block. Okay, so we did the parade.
I'm
My
going to stop you
husband
right there. I am so disappointed in you. Not a true fan.
Okay,
Not a true.
Caroline,
I want
Caroline.
to go to the parade. I want to go to the parade. And you're like, you're going to be so mad at me. I'm going to the parade. Yeah, it's my lifelong dream to go to the parade. And as someone whose lifelong dream is to go to the parade,
You know
come
what?
hell or high water, I'm staying.
I'm gonna jump through the phone, go grab your ass by the throat, put
Yeah.
you in a time capsule,
Okay.
take you back to Thanksgiving Day in New York City of
Yeah.
2024, and put you there and see how long you can last. Okay, because
I'm
here's
a
the
tough
thing.
cookie,
Oh
but you
well,
tell me.
tough cookie my ass. Anybody out there, if you were at the parade, you sound off because I need your backup. Here's the thing. I'm one tough cookie too. I like to the day started off so strong. I was so excited. I was like, yay, lifelong dream of going to the parade. It's happening. First of all, it was the one rainiest, coldest day of the year. We had to get to our parade, swipe the tickets at literal 6 a.m. We left at 5:45. I got up at 4:30, started to get ready because I wanted to look cute. That was a big mistake.
Yeah.
Got up, walked really quickly, ate a granola bar.
Question, you
We're all
like you
getting
did
ready.
your hair and everything, even though it was gonna like,
Not hair, just makeup.
yeah.
But like hair was already done, you know. But
Oh,
my
right.
so this is
Because your
Mike's
stay's
parents
done.
were with us. They stayed the night before, and then it was just me, Mike's parents. So small group of four of us, which was nice. So we bundle up. We're looking online. It's like no umbrellas allowed. I was like, fuck that. I'm bringing an umbrella because this is insane. It was truly raining, pouring. The rain did not let up at all at once. The funniest part was like, okay, so full transparency, like we got invited, we got these tickets comped for free. I don't even know how much tickets cost for the parade, but I didn't know what to expect. Like, I didn't ask a lot of questions when we got invited just because I was so grateful to get tickets and go and like have plans, honestly, because this like helped form our plans for the day. So I didn't ask a lot of questions. I wasn't going to be like, are they VIP? Like, what's going on? So, whatever. Turns out Mike and I like were expecting. Mike turns to me at one point. He's like, I thought we were going to get like catering with hot cocoa. Let's just say there was
No
no
way.
catering, there was no hot cocoa. And listen, I'm not trying to sound like a entitled little brat. I still had so much fun and I still like want to go again in the future. It and this would have been a whole different experience had the weather been nice. I don't care if I'm in VIP, I don't care if I'm in Gen Pop, I don't care where I am. If the weather's nice, I'll thrive. It was just like cold rain. People
Yeah.
weren't really putting their umbrellas up because it's crowded and you feel like
Because
you're
it blocks other
walking.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, so like it's just was so miserable, and I felt so bad for like the performers in the parade because I was like these little girlies running around in little cheerleader
Okay.
uniforms.
Can we talk about that? Because I did watch the parade from start to finish, as I do every year. And these the bands, and so sometimes you've got like the girls that
Marching
dance in front
bands.
of the bands or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the dancers, the
Yeah,
flag
like
girlies.
yeah, the ones that dance with like the flags. Who were they called in high school? Like the
I was
flag
a flag girl
girls.
when I was little.
Oh, okay.
Mhm. Flag
And so,
waver.
but they were like on the ground in their bare knees in the rain doing these moves and flips and dances. And I was like, you've got to be like scraped and wet and like with like burn.
Yeah.
That it,
Well, and
that did not
like
look fun.
they were in like full glam too. I was like, how
Yeah.
well, and you so we were it was so funny because we were up where our seats were up on 74th Street, Upper East Side, like where the parade starts. So we got to see everything like walking in. We were not at 34th Street where like Macy's is,
Oh,
where like
okay.
the real VIP. It was
Which
so
is the
funny because
dream. Just
I
to
was,
be
which yeah, like
okay, to be fair, I don't know if there's any type of VIP that's like cocoa and catering because it's all outside. Unless you're
no, there
perhaps getting an
is.
okay.
So long story short, next time if I ever do this again, I am making sure I'm in 34th Street because that's where the performances are. But
Yeah.
it was so funny because the whole day I knew I'm a fan of The Toast with Claudia and Jackie Oshry.
Yeah.
And I heard Claudia say that she was going to the parade and she was like said something about being VIP. So and which like makes sense. We're like we're not on the same level. Like she should whatever. So I was like, she's in VIP. And sure enough, she had the catering that Mike conjured up. So she was sitting at 34th Street, but it still looked like her and her husband were like wearing ponchos, like they were still in the rain. Like no
Yeah,
level
I
of
think you're outside at
exclusiveness
least.
could protect you from the rain on this day. But
Yeah.
I will say, like
I mean, if
lesson
Hoda and
learned.
Jenna are in the rain, everyone else is in the rain.
Yeah, I don't know how they would like were though, because I was like, there's no way they had some sort of covering above them because I was like, they look too dry. Like it
Yeah,
was
they did look
pouring.
very
It
dry.
was pouring.
And
And
then I saw they interviewed Cynthia Erivo, which I saw Wicked.
oh my
It
God, I
was so
haven't
good.
seen Wicked yet. And it's truly my biggest regret in life thus far.
I can't believe you have. I manipulated everybody to go. I was like, we're going the day before Thanksgiving because one tradition I had growing up that I actually liked because as we know, I used to have to like split Thanksgivings between my
A
mom and my
movie.
dad's. A movie, yeah, on Thanksgiving night though. And this was like when I would go spend Thanksgiving in Birmingham with my dad. Like everybody would go see a movie Thanksgiving night. And I was like, okay, well, that was like one thing that I like actually enjoyed amidst a lot of stressful, chaotic stuff like for a kid. So I told John, I was like, that would be a fun thing to incorporate, like whatever. And he just was like, I don't know if my family would be down to do Thanksgiving night. And I was like, okay, so maybe we'll start seeing a movie the day before Thanksgiving. And the thing is, the best movies always come out Thanksgiving week. So
Yeah.
it's actually a fire like tradition to have because
Or like a Black Friday Thanksgiving movie.
yeah, like agreed. We would have done that, but my mom and dad and sister left that Friday midday. So we had to either do like Wednesday or Thursday. Anyways, I was like, I love this. And I could see us continuing to do this because there is always a movie somebody's looking forward to. Now, what I did not do, because it's like a male dominated family here,
Gladiator.
I just told them, I lied. I'm so sorry to say. I said the only other movie option was Moana. I just was like, they're only playing Wicked and Moana. That's it.
Yeah, don't even mention Gladiator.
Exactly. Like someone the next day was like, "Isn't Gladiator out?" I was like, "Oh,
No, I don't know what
I
you're
have no
talking
idea."
about. Not at this theater.
Yeah, I was like,
No,
yeah.
I got Mike off the train. He was like, "No, we're seeing Gladiator first," and I was like, "No, we're obviously seeing Wicked." And like
Yeah.
something turned in him. He must have like seen something online because suddenly he was like, "Okay, fine, we'll see Wicked first."
There was some like NFL player that was like practicing
Yeah,
the dance in his hotel room. I was like, that'll get the boys on board.
yeah.
Because John had seen the Broadway show with me and because my mom wanted to go, because my mom took me to see Wicked when I was like 13. Um, I was like, this is happening whether you guys like it or not. And because I've experienced this new privilege of being the only girl in the family and I've experienced a taste of power, I was like, if I say to my father-in-law, I really want to go see Wicked, he's just gonna go because he just wants me to be happy.
You're like using him as like a girl dad. Like you're the girl he
It's
hasn't had. You know
yeah,
how
no,
girl
it's so
dads when they
fun.
have like a baby girl get really like cute and sentimental.
Yeah, I'm jumping for joy at this because I already got him to see Barbie. This is, if you knew my in-laws family, this is not their vibe. So I got everyone to go see Wicked and it was like 8 of us or something. And it was really good. But we got to go the day before Thanksgiving and I was like
I need to
sobbing,
see it.
crying. It's so good. I can't wait for you to see it.
No, I literally like I've tried to go and like something's come up and I'm like, can like the universe is keeping me from
I
it.
will go
But
with you. Do you
I'm
want to
not
do a
kidding. I'm
date
going
night?
this
What
week.
if, okay, wait, what if we do a date night at the iPic in Seaport and we
Oh, we
can
would
get
love
like
that.
drinks and dinner and see it
We would love
there?
that.
Okay.
Here's my thing about those theaters that serve dinner. I love them. Like I've been a hand like once or twice, honestly, but I love movie theater popcorn so much, and that's like part of the draw to for me. And so sometimes I'm
Theaters
like,
have
fuck the
that.
dinner,
What's
you know?
wrong? Why don't you think they have that?
No, they do, but you feel like obligated to get dinner because like it's a whole
Oh,
thing.
sometimes
But
this
I'll just like
place,
get both. It's fine.
this place was a dine-in under construction, and you order and they bring it to your seat. And we ordered 2 popcorns, and this is a 2 hour and 40 minute movie.
Yeah, like I need
Never, no,
sustenance.
never got the popcorn.
Uh,
Literally, they were
no.
like, sorry, our kitchen's backed up. We can't bring you the popcorn. I'm like, so in three
So
hours, you
I would
cannot
I
make
mean,
2 bags of popcorn.
no, I wouldn't have allowed that. I would have gone back and asked, but my new thing, it's like the most Karen thing ever that I do at movies. I do it in the nicest way possible, but like when I'm ordering popcorn at the front, because it's so important to me, I say to them, because I've been handed a popcorn before that's totally like been sitting out. It's a little
Ew.
stale. It's
Oh,
like
when they grab it from
not
behind
as
they're
hot.
like, here you go. No, I want it fresh from the thing.
Yeah, or it's like, or it's just been popped for a while and you can so taste the difference and it completely ruins the experience for me. So I nicely ask, I'm just like, is the new one pop? Like, I make sure either
Is
it's
there a
just been
fresh
freshly
popped?
popped or it's about to be.
And then I
And I
would
will
wait for
wait.
it.
Yeah.
I will. That's what I would be like. I'm happy if there's any chance that you guys are popping some soon. I'm happy to
Yeah.
wait for
I
it.
stand to the side
And
nicely.
it's not their fault because like they're just doing their job. But I think it should be standard to like not if do not pre-fill the buckets and leave them out. Like
No.
popcorn these days is like $5,000. So
If I'm
if
paying
I'm going to
20
pay you
plus
five
bucks,
thousand dollars, then
right.
please don't pre-fill it and leave it out because then it gets stale. Like even you wouldn't eat that.
If you're
Yeah,
super
I'm
nicely
gonna
like
agree
the
with you.
popcorn's super important to me. One time I said the popcorn's really important to me. It's like a joy in life, like one of the few joys in life that I have. And they were
Popcorn is
like,
so
we get it.
delicious. I
Yeah.
think for 6 months in college, I like only ate popcorn because I was so addicted to it,
I
and
like
I
still
lost like
do. That's
15
all
pounds.
we eat it every night.
Yeah,
Like
I
dead ass.
literally have popcorn downstairs right now. I've been eating it every day. I have an addiction to popcorn. I think it's a girl thing. Like I was on the phone with my sister and my mom was like popping popcorn in the back. I'm like, so what is the deal? Like, because
Yeah.
boys don't just sit there and they're like, can I have some popcorn?
Mike like does. He copied me though. I did first, you know.
Yeah, it's that. Well, that's always the case.
How did oh well, and then other than the parade, so then we came home. I mean, we like really tried. And here's the thing: if it were just me and Mike, we might have like outstood a little more. But like my in-laws were troopers. It's not like they were sitting there complaining. It's almost just like I felt bad for them because like I look over at my father-in-law, bless his heart. He like was in the army back in the day and he was like, I feel like I'm back in basic training. Like I this was
Oh no.
I just almost like felt more bad for them that like we dragged them out and they were like in the cold. Again, weather different. It would have been so fun and different. We would have stayed for hours and hours. But
So then what did you do after?
we left, we came back home, and I essentially hosted Thanksgiving, but it didn't feel like I
Well,
was because it
obviously, you
was
had people come to
so,
your house.
yeah, like it was, but it was so low stakes. It was so stress free. It was so like my mother-in-law, like I of course brought like a whole turkey and did that and did
Oh,
the
she brought the whole
stuffing.
not the butterball. My
She
sister told me some grave stories about butterball turkeys.
I
Have
don't
you
even
seen the
like
drama?
no, I like forgot butterball turkeys existed and
I
I
guess
don't know what they
they're doing
are.
some unsavory things to the turkeys.
Ew.
Yeah,
Like
that's all I
defiling
wanted
the
to know.
turkeys? I'm so confused.
That she used the word violating. I did not want to look it up
Like an
because
internet thing?
the company, like, I don't know.
Oh, like
Like
butterball.
before they
Fuck
kill the
is it?
turkeys, they're doing some violating things to them.
Yeah, so we ended up cooking and she did all like the hard stuff. I did the easier stuff, but
What'd you
whatever.
make? What'd you make?
I made these delicious green beans. Okay, we did the vegetables. So I did green
Good.
beans, these really good, like very simple green beans. I'll link the recipe because honestly, it was the talk of the day. With like garlic and spicy, like chili spicy green beans.
Oh,
And
yum.
then this like Brussels sprout salad with like apple,
Oh,
walnuts,
yum.
cranberries, all that stuff, like a fall salad. And then a gluten-free apple crisp dessert that was honestly award winning.
Yeah.
And what else? Mike did the cranberry sauce. My mother-in-law did the stuffing, the mashed potatoes, the turkey, like all the hard shit. And then I don't know, like that was that.
Yeah. It's getting,
Oh, the
yeah.
debate about mac and cheese for Thanksgiving. We didn't do mac and cheese, which like at a bigger Thanksgiving in the past, I've definitely had mac and cheese.
When you have a big one, you kind of have to have it because it's just
Right.
for sustenance.
But do you think it's like it belongs or no?
I think it belongs. I've always had it. I didn't eat it this year because it wasn't gluten free, but I literally was like, oh my God. I have some stories I came to, but like I ended up having to eat gluten over the weekend in Nashville. Like I felt that I had no choice.
Yeah.
And I just didn't want to be difficult. We always talk about this. It's like there is a limit to how difficult you are allowed to be. And if you are not self-aware enough to know when to just draw the line, like come on. Like I
Well,
just knew
and with the gluten free out of it all, it's so much easier for Mike to obviously not eat it because he's like,
because
I have
he's
celiac. But
people
with
respect
me,
that.
people think I'm faking.
And
So
I do think at this point I need to just get tested for celiac because I just haven't
yeah,
been.
same.
However, and a no is no, whatever, and a yes is yes. But I so whatever, I already felt bad. So I didn't eat the mac and cheese on Thanksgiving because I was like, there is a limit to how much gluten I can ingest before I get like what last time where I got full blown flu symptoms and I was down for the count for like 3+ days.
Mm-mm.
But we've always had it. I don't think I've ever had a Thanksgiving without mac and cheese. And I have in the past always loved it. Like I'm always eating a solid amount of it. I'm a mac and cheese fiend though. Sometimes when I'm alone, like when people have like girl dinner, like I just crave mac and cheese.
Yeah, I love
So
it. You didn't have mac and cheese, but like, how did the day go? Your table setup was really pretty.
thanks.
I loved the bows.
Thank you. Okay. Day went well. I was a little overstimulated because we came back from Nashville on Monday. We got back at midnight. And then my parents came Wednesday morning. So Tuesday, I was like out running all the errands for the tablescape and whatever. And then Wednesday, I made my homemade tomato basil soup for dinner. I
Ooh.
I think I was a little like over. This is gonna sound so terrible. I felt like I was a little over assigned. Like,
Okay, here's my thing though. You were like doing a lot for like I remember just like seeing
yeah,
your Insta stories and stuff. I was like, she's at her in-laws, but like working a lot. But was it being assigned or did you assign to yourself? Because you do that sometimes.
I do that. I will over assign. And the frustration for me this year was I think people have gotten used to me always saying yes and being willing to do so much. If I have an idea, I'm happy to execute it. So now I'm being assigned. And I'm like, wait a second. There is a difference between me over assigning myself and you over assigning me. And that's where like some
Who
frustration,
was assigning? Like your in-laws
good
or
old
like
Johnny boy.
John?
Oh, it was good old Johnny. And I
Does
like,
he like
I
make a menu, make a this, make a that?
no, it was the soup thing that put me over the edge. And I really didn't even have the heart to like tell him that it was what snowballed the frustration because he said it with such happiness. Caroline makes the best tomato soup in the world. I hate tomato soup, but I look forward to this every single week. Maybe she can make it for us. Maybe she can make it Wednesday night. Like it it was meant to be such a compliment,
Yeah.
but
And then you took, well, I think here's the thing, it puts pressure on. But
I would not have offered to do that.
when you're like you and I, where we don't cook every day, we're not cooking up gourmet soups
No,
every day.
this is not the world I live in yet. Like I
So,
don't have four kids.
right. So when we do though, and like the boys notice and they like it, I think that's their way of like nicely trying to be like, do it again. Like you made the best. Like for me, it's like
Yeah.
the Christmas cookie martini that I made one year for my in-laws, and they all
Oh,
like
right.
rave about it to this day. And it's like Nikki makes the best, and which like a lot easier than a soup. But
What a compliment. But it's kind of like, let
but
me
now it's like you want me to make that every time.
I'm just the
No,
type of person where like if
mix
I
it
have the
up.
capacity to do something, I will offer it. And
Right.
if I don't offer it, it's because I don't have the capacity to do it.
Oh, you
So
posted some like weird, that just reminded me. You
what
posted
did I
like
post?
a vague TikTok at one point, or Insta story somewhere, and it was like, just because I can doesn't mean I will, or something. And I was like,
Well,
what?
well, that was about like other stuff. But I was like, just because I can do something doesn't mean I can do like, but I, as someone who overassigns themselves, I think people will get this. Just because you've seen me do it in the past or like that you've seen that I can get it done doesn't mean that like I can do it more than you can do it. I just don't feel like I have a choice.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's
it's just pressure, and you feel like you have to perform and it
right.
has to be amazing.
And also, which is a different conversation for a different time, I've kind of reached a point of frustration with especially Gen Z. Sorry to my sisters, but like they're not like this because we talk about this a lot. Being able to say no to everything, like overusing boundaries, like, oh, well, I'm not obligated to do this. Oh, well, this isn't my thing. Like, okay, if everybody acted like this, we would have an unruly society. Like, there is such a thing as like doing something out of like consideration and kindness and going the extra mile. And like, you've got to have some level of that in the
Right.
way that you behave, especially with people that you love. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these things that like people just set their boundaries up and say no to because they don't want to be the one to do it. It's like
Then
that
you
thing
just are boring. Then it's like,
well, that thing
okay,
has to get
she's
done regardless. Just because
right.
you said no doesn't mean it's somebody else is always has to make up for your no.
I
So
also think it's
I'm
just
always
like
that person.
with holidays, it's like it should never just fall on one person. Like I saw a video where it was
I
like
agree.
the mother doing literally everything. And it was like, no wonder moms are so stressed on Thanksgiving, because sometimes
Yeah.
the men just sit and watch football and expect like a beautiful dinner to be made and cleaned up and
Yeah. The
magically
cleaning.
put on a spread in front of them. And it's like, no, for any of these holidays, not all the it should be it should be everybody bringing stuff to the table
I
physically,
agree.
mentally.
No, but I do think I am very conscious of like telling John, I know that my mother-in-law likes Thanksgiving a certain way and I don't want to like mess that up. But I do
Mm-hmm.
get a little sensitive where I'm like, I don't know if I'm internalizing this, but like when he offered for me to like make the homemade soup for 12, 13 people the night before while I was doing the tablescape, while I needed to make the souffle,
It's a
while
lot.
organizing the events. Don't get me wrong. My mother-in-law does 85 million times what I have done. I just sort of was off put that like he, even though he thought it was a compliment, he was offering up my skills. And I,
Services.
yeah,
Well,
like this
that's
is
the thing. It's
not,
almost like more the principle. I'm not saying like what he did was wrong at all. He didn't do anything wrong, but I think what triggered you is the offering up of the services and the expectation. You don't like, well, nobody really does, but you don't like being expected to do something for multiple people that's going to kind of like
yeah.
take up your time and put you out. And
I
12
know, and
people is a
I'm not as
lot.
yeah, like I bro, a homemade soup that takes like hours. And it just was like, okay, I am doing a million things right now. And I think it internalized this idea that like Thanksgiving is a woman's holiday.
Yes.
And sometimes when you get in other people's environments, you start to like mimic them a little bit. And I'm really sensitive to that, where I'm like, okay, I get it that like your mom does a lot of the cooking and your aunt helps and I help. And my mom is bringing pies and meats and stuff. But like, what you're not realizing that like my dad is making the meat that he's bringing and like whatever. It's like it's all hands on deck from people. So
Mm-hmm.
don't offer it my services as if it makes me happy for you to offer them. I know what I'm capable of doing. I know how thin I can stretch myself in order to like sustain, especially because like when you're at your, and I don't know if you have this like same experience, but like John always wants to see all of his friends while he's home, which I do too.
Yes.
But like they live a different lifestyle. Like they're going out at like 11 p.m. on like a Sunday. And like
Yeah, or the golfing days.
it
That's what
takes
gets
a
me.
lot
I'm
out
like,
of me. And
bye.
yeah.
I'll just hold down the fort while you golf for an entire day.
So I'm like trying to be strategic about how I can spare my energy. So I'm like, listen, I've already thought about the fact that I know my soup is good. I would love to make it for people. I would have offered if I thought that I could do all of this at one time. So then
Yeah,
by the time Thanksgiving morning got around, thank God my
you're
sister was here. She was
exhausted.
so tired. Thank God she was here though. She was like helping me do the souffle and the tablescape. And then John was helping and he caught himself and was kind of like, wow, I'm really sorry I haven't been helping. That's like not how I vibe with you. And I just sort of
Totally.
was, I wasn't very nice. So I was like, yeah,
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing hosting in general, I feel like you and I are similar in that when we're doing it, we love it, but we won't sit down. I realized something. I physically don't sit down while I'm hosting, whether that's like not in my
and
environment, but
question though, in
especially
general, like, do you really sit down a lot? Because I don't.
no. True. Shocker to no one. We don't sit. But like men like love to sit more than women
Love to sit.
already.
They
Men
get home from work.
love
Oh,
to
I just need
sit.
to sit for 10 minutes.
No, they also love to lay. Like lately,
Literally
Mike and I
on
have
the
been
floor.
getting in a fight. No, yes, on the floor, but like anyway, any surface. Mike and I have been like fighting over the dumbest thing. Like sometimes I just literally, I'm like, get up. Like, why are you laying right now?
I've
It'll
done
be
that too.
like 2 p.m. and I'm
Yeah,
like buzzing around. I'm like, you're fucking what could you be laying for? What are
I've
you
done that
tired
too.
from? Like, I'm just like, get the fuck up, you know?
Because I'm like, I don't sit down until the end of the day.
He definitely does.
Hello.
He's
Do you
screaming.
see me? Like, do you see me being super overstimulated and like frustrated and overwhelmed right now? Like, get up. Like,
No,
we all want to
literally.
sit down. I've been on my feet for hours. Like, just
Well,
get up.
and make no mistake, I think you and I get a little triggered because our men are not like this. Like we are. I actually did like turn to Mike at one point and say, like, after I saw that video, I was like, thank you for being like not being one of those men who think it's just on the woman to like build this giant holiday charade for you. Like Mike really does help out. John really does
Yeah.
help out. So like the few times when they don't, it's almost like gives
Okay.
us PTSD
It
for the other
does.
women who are going through it, but also
It's a
like,
fear. It's like a fear triggering thing where I'm like, oh my God, is this a start? Like, are they
yes,
going to start doing this? Like, and then
yeah,
I get really defensive really quickly.
I I hear that. Like I'm always looking out for like let's not start things. Like one thing recently I said to Mike, I forget why and what it was over. But I was like asking him to do something and he got like annoyed by me, like whatever, normal thing. But I just was like I was like do not treat me or make me feel like a nagging wife because that's a thing
Yeah.
like I've seen relationships where like the husband definitely treats the wife like a nagging wife and like maybe I've said this on the pod before because it's all ringing a bell but like yes do I nag hell yeah and I'm proud of it you know but don't treat me like a
Because
nagging
I'm just
wife.
thinking about, like, I'm thinking about things that you aren't thinking about, like, in a way that, like, these are things that need to be thought about and brought to your attention so that they get done. It's not
Mm-hmm.
nagging. Like, when men do this, when men are like, oh, I was thinking about this. We have to do this. And like, we should do this today and call this person, like, to arrange this. You're like, wow, thanks for being involved. Thanks for like
Yeah.
having our backs. Thanks for looking out for us.
Mm-hmm.
When we say stuff, it's like we have to do this because we don't have time to do it before this event next week and it needs to get done. And you're
Yeah.
looking out for like the future schedules of both of you and what you both need to get done. And all of a sudden it's like nagging. Like, bro, no,
Yeah. Yeah. We just have the capacity to like think more ahead, I think, sometimes than men in
I
general.
agree. But
But
all in all, it was fun.
the soup almost unraveled you, but you're still here.
I'm kicking. The tablescape was good. I don't know if I'll do a big one next year. The menus were cute,
Yeah, the
but
menus were cute.
I liked the menus. And yeah, I mean, it just played out well. I got to finally have my first sort of joint Thanksgiving, and that was nice. And I hope
Mm-hmm.
that everybody had like a nice time.
Yeah, looking forward to Christmas. We'll definitely have learnings, takeaways, etc. This is just like I've said it once and I'll say it again. It's a crazy time for relationships, especially like newer marriages during this time because you are merging families, you are skipping out on your own family to go do it at your in-laws or vice
And that's
versa.
always
So
hard.
it just brings the drama and it brings the stress, but hopefully it can bring a little bit of happiness and joy too because that's what the holidays are supposed to be.
I also hope in the future, like I'm somebody who's like not too good to have Thanksgiving catered. Like pick the
Oh yeah.
recipes that are passed down. My souffle, I'll always make my sweet potato souffle because it's passed down from my grandfather who owned a restaurant. So like I know it's great and I'll always want to make it.
Mm-hmm.
Pick the ones you like, pick the two things, whether it's like the dressing or the souffle or the mac and cheese, and then get the rest catered. Like,
I'll never be too good for cater or like going out to dinner on
I
Thanksgiving.
also like I agree. And I know that's not some people's cup of tea because it just goes totally against like the grain of the idea of overeating and whatever and having all these traditional things. But I think it would be a fun experience to do.
Yeah, I did it one year. We did like a seafood restaurant in Rehoboth. Should we
Nice.
do our holiday gifts? We have
Oh,
a couple gift
sure.
suggestions.
Okay. I'm ready.
This is just like a very random mix of things, but
Okay.
we figured that we should each bring a couple gift ideas, even though it's like literally Cyber Monday today when we're recording this. So apologies, but I feel like Cyber Monday and Black Friday aren't what they used to be, in that like
They
they
extend.
extend, right? Like I haven't
Yeah.
ordered my stuff, but I feel like I still have time. So everything's still on sale. Okay, I'll go and then you go. Like we can do like one and one. So that's
Perfect.
not just me rambling. Um, okay, so my first one is like, even if they're not a wellness girly, I think like people still appreciate a wellnessy gift. So this is like a two in one kind of. So one of the two, don't get both because they're expensive, but the Aura ring, everybody's raving about, like, no shocker there. But
No,
I
I
do
just
hear that it helps with like getting pregnant too. Not, sorry, that was a bold claim. Not getting,
I
but
have
like,
heard. No, I think we've all heard that, right?
yeah, like people have said it helps track your shit. I don't have one, so I do want one at some point, I think. Didn't think I did, but that or the hatch, which I know you have.
Oh yeah, the
I
hatch was on my list to say.
I just purchased it for myself because I said this is ridiculous that I don't have it yet. I haven't set it up. I still have to do that.
Wait, for the
But
girls that are watching on YouTube, I
uh,
literally packed
oh,
mine.
you brought it on a plane.
I brought it.
Oh, that's how much you love it. Well, so
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I told
brought
you
it
guys
to
that
Atlanta.
one wellness summit that like changed my life. Every successful person there said that they have the hatch. So I said, if I want to be a success, I too need to have the hatch.
It
So
feels like such a small change, but it actually is like you realize very quickly that I
yeah, you really
clearly I
love
can't live
it.
without it.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah.
And it's like on sale. That's why I bought it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is on sale.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I have one. I think a good stocking stuffer is mouth tape. Like the Skinny
Ooh,
Confidential mouth tape, I think would be a great stocking stuffer
I have that.
for friends, sisters, for her, like just in general. Like I think we all kind of want to try it, but it's always either like sold out and sometimes we don't want to spend $30 on it. And my rule with gifts is like it doesn't have to be an expensive gift. It just has to be something that someone wouldn't buy for themselves. Like on an average
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, I'm not spending $35 on mouth tape. So if someone else gave it to me, I'd be super pumped. I think another one is I think like a nice gift is like a great pair of sunglasses. Like designer sunglasses,
Okay.
I think is a 10 out of 10
Here's the
gift.
thing. I almost put sunglasses on my list, but then I was like, no, because I had too many things already. But
Yeah.
now that we're talking sunglasses, there's a pair that Jenna copied me and bought. I lost mine, of course, but I'm gonna rebuy it for myself because I'm obsessed. They look good on everybody's face. Originally, I wouldn't say sunglasses because some of us have massive heads that don't look good in all glasses. These
You have
ones,
to know what sunglasses somebody
it's
wants.
it's the Anina Bing ones. They're like $200, which is annoying, but like,
Yeah.
so a pricier gift. But they look good on everyone's face, and they're just classic and timeless. And I don't know what model. I'll look it up, but they look good on everyone.
I think honestly, like I enjoy that's the other thing for me. I'm like, I'm probably not gonna spend that much money on sunglasses. So if John was like, what big gift do you want? I would love it to be a nice pair of sunglasses because I think that they'll last forever
That's a
unless they
really
get
good.
stolen like mine did. But I think asking for like a pair of sneakers, like whether you ask for like the cool like Sambas or the Bon, whatever, what do you like the leopard Sambas are
Oh
cool.
yeah,
A
those
cool
are
pair of
good.
sunglasses,
Wait, it's
uh
the Anina Bing Indio sunglasses. I'm
Indio
telling you,
sunglasses.
they look so cute and so good. They're the perfect size, and they just look good on everyone's face.
I love that. Like I just and then I also think a great like um set. Like I really am into this like pointel set from Layset, which I'm super into Layset right
Ooh,
now. But there's like a pointel shirt and like lounge pant, like
I
boxer
don't
set. Like
even know
I
what a
love
pointel is.
it's a type of material.
Oh,
Like Frankie's Bikinis has been doing a lot of it. It's like cute. It's very girly and feminine and cute, but it's like simple. Like I think a
okay.
set like that, a pair of shoes, sunglasses, some
Okay,
mouth tape.
wait. I have a couple. I didn't know we
Yeah,
were rattling them all off. Okay. A red
keep
light
going.
mask, even though it's very like
Oh
basic,
yes, red light mask, 10 out of 10. I think great idea. I kind
but
of want to ask for one.
a good entry into it if you don't want to spend hundreds on a red light mask for somebody else. Omnilux has these little, the blemish eraser little one. It's like little pointed targeted mask things. They're like less than $100. And I have the blemish eraser, which gets rid of pimples. I've been using it so far on this one on my chin that's been a monster. And I really think it's been working. Like it helps you not pick because you just pop that thing on. They have an under eye brightener one, which I'm really excited to like try out and see if it actually moves the needle on my massive under eye bags. But these little, you'll see them when you go on their website. They're just like little freaking gadgets with red light.
Okay, I pulled myself up. The sunglasses I like right now are the Celine Pilot sunglasses, which you can see here, but other people maybe can't. But I like the
Okay.
Pilot sunglass. I think the aviator style is a great style to like with a twist is a great style to like splurge on. And then the brand I love the most for sunglasses is Bottega. I know people are obsessed with Celine and like Gucci, but the Bottega Gold is looks
Ooh.
so freaking nice. Like it looks so good. It's like you would never regret spending that money. And it
Right, but aren't they
feels
like
so.
$400?
I mean, how much are the Celine sunglasses? I'm telling you, this is like big
I
gift.
don't, there's like no girl in my life that I'm spending that much on
No, I ask for. I'm
other than
coming
like
from a. This is
myself,
what
you know.
I'm coming from a. This is what I would ask for Christmas.
Oh, like from a husband or something.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay. Okay.
like
Okay.
the a nice sunglass. Those shoes, a lace set thing, a balaclava is also a great one for like a girl or to ask for. Like the Ghani balaclavas are so cute. All the cute girls wear them.
What
If
the
you
fuck
live
is
in
a
a cold climate,
balaclava? Oh,
these,
the hat thing.
yeah. And you like wear it with your little like scarf and a
Okay.
jacket.
I have one that's a good gift for yourself or others.
Okay.
And it's actually somewhat affordable. Okay, so it's viral. I feel like, or maybe it's just because it's like my algorithm showing to me. You know, I love a good scent.
Oh yeah.
The Cyclar, it's some brand by some girl. I don't know. I didn't even know of her before. Cyclar, Cyklar. They have these body washes and
Ooh.
body creams. They sent me a bunch, and like, I don't even love the other scents. This one, it's the brown one. The scent is Sacred Santal. I have it on right now. It's the strongest scented in the best way body wash that physically stays on your skin after, and it
Cute.
moisturizes your skin, and and it smells so good. And it's like co-ed. So your husband can use it or whoever, your partner. And their body cream, it's as if you're putting on a perfume. It's just the best, like most warm, vanilla-y, like creamy, amazing scent. And the packaging is really sleek. And I don't even know, like this isn't none of this is sponsored, but
Oh,
like
that's
truly,
cute.
I live and die, but like I just repurchased a bunch for myself before it sells out because I was like, I need to have this in my life at all times. It
Oh,
smells so good.
I love a scent. And okay, my next one is something silver. Like silver is so in right now, and you can find like
We
silver
love silver.
candlesticks at Anthropology has like the really tall, beautiful silver candlesticks. And don't ask me why, but they are cheaper than the physical candles themselves at Anthropology, which is
The
hilarious.
candles are expensive there.
I'm
I
talking about
got
the tapered
on
ones,
sale.
not even the scented ones. I'm
No, the
talking
sticks.
the sticks are like $40 for two.
I got two for 15 on literal Black Friday.
So, I like the silver tapered candlesticks from Anthropology. I think it's a great housewarming gift too. Like any of your
Mm,
cute friends. I found these silver egg holders, and like this is a small luxury. Again, I'm not buying this myself. Like I eat two hard-boiled eggs in the morning. Like these little silver egg holders that somebody could like put
put their
like their
eggs
hard-boiled
in.
eggs in.
Do you put them in the fridge? Like, are can you
No, I
cook?
like them warm,
You just keep your eggs out?
but I do soft boil. No, I do it every morning.
No, but like,
I don't boil them in advance.
no, but your eggs. Okay, no, but
I cool
question
them, I take them out, I
of the
put them in a
fridge.
bowl of cold water so they chill, and then I immediately eat them.
They're already hard boiled.
I take them out of the fridge, I hard boil them or I
Okay,
soft boil them. I take them out of the pot, I put them in a bowl of water to
to
cool them down
cool them before you peel them.
and eat them.
My question about an egg holder, because I know it's a cute little thing. I agree, it's like a cute little thing you get for somebody, like a butter bell or like a butter dish. Like,
Yeah, a silver butter dish,
but like
silver egg holders.
when in life are we using physically, like logistically, when are we using the egg holder? Like
I
when do
would
the
literally
eggs
use it
go in the
every morning.
holder?
Some of you guys don't like to romanticize your mornings, and it's really showing. I would put them in there every morning, or like they have silver espresso cups with the saucer. Like I would put
That
my
do.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you
like anything
brew
that fits into
espresso
your
and put it
well,
in.
for
I
me,
guess
an
I
egg
guess the
holder would
egg
fit into my morning routine. For you, maybe the espresso cup would.
so the egg holder, now I'm answering my own question because you like really didn't. You
Thank
are
you.
using the egg holder when you're serving a hard boiled egg.
Yeah, like when I take it to the table. This place called Love Ecru, it's like LOVEECRU.com. I have been obsessed with them because they have all of these cute household silver things that feel vintage but also very Scandinavian and cool. And I'm kind of very
Ooh.
into it for like housewarming gifts, a gift to a friend. They have the little espresso cups. They have like little salt and pepper shakers. You could easily get it engraved for somebody for like an engagement gift. Like, but it's feels modern, but it still feels vintage and it feels like our age range. It's just cool.
Ooh.
And you could do like how we go to Anthropology and get our friends like two cocktail glasses for Christmas or something
Yeah, I love that.
like that.
Speaking of the personalized touch, I know this is like all over too, but I really do think the cutest stuff at this store in the city, which you can order online, Shop Abode, but you also don't have to get them there. Like you can, but the whole embroidery of it all, like the
Oh yeah,
embroidered
Abby. You can
cocktail
order Abby's stuff
napkins.
online.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't know if you can.
I just know that I got from them and it's in the mail, hasn't come in yet, but embroidered
Oh, so you did.
cocktail napkins,
Yeah.
embroidered coasters with Louis's face. I sent a photo of Louis and
Cute.
I said embroider his face. And like I just love a tea towel, a cute like customized tea towel that's year
Abode is
round.
where anything that I have that's embroidered is from there.
Yeah, and it's just like cute and personalized.
Yeah,
Or
I've
they
been
have
friends with
like those
Abby for
little.
a while and she turned her whole business into embroidery, which was really cool.
Yeah, and it just looks like all vintagey and cute. They even have like
That was her
stuff.
specialty. She was a vintage sourcer before this. I had one more. Um, Everyone loves damson madder. I don't know how to
Oh
say it.
yeah.
They have the cutest leopard print mittens with like a red cuff. And that's always a good gift too, because like I
Yeah.
hate buying my own gloves,
They have a
but
really cute leopard print apron with like pink
oh,
frill. That would be a good housewarming gift. Like that
that's
is something I'm not
great.
splurging on an overpriced apron for myself just for fun.
Right. I love that. But everyone wants, I mean, including myself, I think our Christmas pajamas are from them this year, but I'm
They do
pumped.
have really cute pajamas.
I'm so excited. Everyone wants something from them.
Yeah. They
That's
are
cute.
pricey though. Like I'm not really going on there to just like get myself things for fun.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like for a friend too, like something like the gloves or the apron, like dabble. It's a good dabble. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like it's an accessory.
Also, last gifting tip,
Yeah.
because I was like, things that everyone will be able to use and relate to. If you buy me anything that has to do with like getting a good night's sleep, I'm immediately in because what do we all do? So, this wellness company, Neom Wellness, I don't even know how to say it, NEOM, they make a really good like sleep box with the magnesium lotions, the sprays that we're all obsessed with.
Magnesium
That's
spray, 10 out of 10 gift.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel like that would be good for a mother-in-law because like you don't know what to get mother-in-laws. So like other than
Tell
like
me
let's
about
stop
it.
getting our mother-in-laws just like a candle or like a robe every time. Like they have enough candles and robes, even
Yeah.
though this set I'm pretty sure comes with a candle in it. But get them like that. It's just different. Or the Nod Pod. I've said it once and I'll say it again. This Nod Pod randomly showed up to my house. I still don't know who or how it got to me, but I think the universe just sent it and said you need to sleep. It's the little weighted blanket thing that goes over your face and your body, and it's not
Nice.
too overwhelming, but it just helps you fall asleep. And I just love it. I think it'd be a good gift for that person in your life that loves to sleep.
That is a good point. I have a hard time with the mother-in-law stuff. And I always tend to do like I got her Stell glasses and I so I forget like sometimes I forget because
Yeah.
it feels a little random.
Well, it's hard to get them a good gift. Like it's just hard to,
Yeah.
I don't know. Mother-in-laws can be like picky, but also not, and you don't want to like offend them and get them like the wrong thing.
Yeah. And they also like don't tend to ask for a lot.
No, yeah.
Where like a boy will just tell you what they're looking at that they want and it's easy or you can just know what their like hobbies are.
Yeah. Well, with mother-in-laws, it's very easy to like get them a basic gift that like a lit like a candle. Like,
Yeah, it is
but I don't know. It's just like
hard
let's think a little deeper.
a
Even though
little
I've
deeper.
I've definitely gotten my mother-in-law a couple candles in her day.
I I will say having younger siblings is helpful because I can always sort of just get them what I probably needed at that age. Like when they graduate or they move to an apartment, I'm like, I've given Margaret Rose and Jay's like in our place little pan with the pot
Mm,
set. You know, I'm like, okay,
yeah,
that's great because they're
at
not
that
going to buy
point
this
in
for
life.
themselves. God knows I couldn't buy that for myself when I moved into my first apartment. I still get pans from like housing works. So like I was getting pots at freaking Goodwill. So it's like they'll love it. They use it,
Mm-hmm.
they keep it, whatever. Like stuff like that is easy. For I think for in-laws, it's like I haven't been your age yet, so I don't know
Yeah,
what you're over, what you're into, what you've tried before, what you're like think
yeah.
is stupid, what doesn't work. I don't know.
Well, and they have everything in the sense that like you don't want to get them a nice pan because they literally are a 60 plus year old woman who already has nice
Their nice
pans.
pan that
Like
they invested in 20
or
years
even
ago.
like a
That's so great.
serving dish. Like I always see these cute serving dishes and I think of my mother-in-law because she likes kitchen things. But then I'm like, she has
They don't want
50,000 serving dishes, you know?
she doesn't
Like,
want any more.
yeah.
It
So
is really hard. Like, yeah, that's a good point. We'd have to do a whole different thing on that.
when in doubt, also like an experience gift for anybody, but especially in-laws.
I think okay, for me, that's a great idea because then I can kind it's two birds with one stone. You're handling both in-laws at the same time, like you're giving them an experience gift. And
Mm-hmm.
I find that they don't really prioritize time for themselves like that. So
Yeah. Well, they don't prioritize like date nights and they don't prioritize self-care. So like we've gotten my in-laws before my dad just like a massage gift
Yeah.
card. Like my dad was like,
A
I don't,
manicure. I've gotten my mother-in-law a manicure.
yeah, yeah, just anything like that. Okay, well,
Yeah,
I
I'm out
think
of
this was
ideas, but I
good.
think experience might be the way to go. A gift card to a restaurant that they can try that they wouldn't otherwise try.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's an
probably a
old
great idea.
faithful. I had one more
Oh, you do?
on this list that was a good scent. Okay, I got gifted this the other day, and I swear I'm not just like saying things I got gifted, but I truly have been wanting to buy this scent. Prada Paradox perfume. If you haven't smelled it, get your get your sense awakened and smell it because it's just a good scent that has never smelled bad on anybody. And it's a nicer perfume. It costs a little more than your average perfume, but like, I don't know if this is
How much is
good for
it?
like, I don't know, but I'm assuming at least 100, depending on what
I don't know
size.
what normal perfume prices are.
Yeah, me neither. I like don't,
I
but
really don't know. I'm not like into scents to that. Like I have a sister that's like she's the scent
I'm a
collector.
scent girl. I said to
Yeah,
myself, I was like, if I ever do one day like launch my own thing, it's gonna be
it would be a perfume.
like a body care line, something that you can smell.
I
Like,
love that idea. I could see you doing that. I think you could totally slay that.
but
That would
like,
be good.
they're so overdone, and there's ones out there that are so good already. Like this Claudia girls with the cyclar. I'm like, bitch, why'd you invent that? Because I could have, you know.
I just trust what my sister tells me. Like the black opium YSL scent is like really good, but the
Mhm.
bottle is fugly. So I was like, why would this be a good perfume? And I got gifted it. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, and my sister's like, oh my God, you're so lucky. This is such a great perfume. So, of course, I opened it and smelled it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like delicious. But I think because I'm such an aesthetic person, I'm like, if the,
Packaging.
yeah, I'm like looking at the packaging, like, I don't know, because I just don't know anything about anything with scents. I just want to smell good. And so then
Yeah.
when it comes to pricing, I'm just so naive on, I know what the Chanel thing costs because I got that for my maids of honor. That's as far as
No,
my
scents are like
knowledge goes.
expensive, but they last forever. But I don't know, like there's ones like that one, like the one you just mentioned, the oh fuck, what's it called? The YSL one?
The black opium one.
Black opium. Like everybody goes feral over that one. It doesn't smell the best on me.
I mix it with my gingerbread perfume from Jo Malone.
Oh, you love that gingerbread one.
I love it. But I will say, I bought myself. Do you guys remember when I bought the myself the Tom Ford perfume because it was my wedding scent
Vaguely.
like 2 years ago? And I was like, I'm gonna splurge. This is my anniversary gift to myself. It was $370 and I had a literal heart attack.
They're expensive. No, if I
I
ever
didn't
buy
think that it could be
perfume
that
for
expensive.
somebody else, they're
And
getting the
then it
baby
got
size.
stolen. It
No.
got stolen like 3 weeks later. I was like,
All
that's
your
the
nice
last
stuff
time.
like gets stolen.
My stuff gets stolen all the time. I don't understand. Anyways, I was like, that's the last time I'll do that. It made me so sad. I was like, because sort of felt like I will never spend that much money on a perfume ever again in my life. That just felt like
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
get it, but I
my
guess
thing
it's
about the perfumes are like I love them. I love a scent, but everybody tells me when I eventually one day am pregnant, I'm gonna hate all scents and perfumes. So
oh
take
no.
everything I'm saying with a grain of salt, you know?
Yeah, that's true. More on that later.
Well, and it's like sometimes they're not good for pregnant women or
Yeah.
babies. Like you don't want to wear a lot of perfume. God, that's gonna suck for me.
Yeah, I yeah, think about that right now if I were you.
My kids are already like bracing for impact.
No,
All
it's
right. Well, this
okay, guys.
episode's officially 5 hours long, so I feel like we should go.
I
But
hope you liked my 12 positions in bed.
no,
But
yeah, truly, we did like yoga this whole time.
yeah,
Hopefully, the audio doesn't suck too bad. But we will be back in the studio for you guys. Other podcasts take breaks over the holidays, much to your guys's dismay. We're not taking a break, so
right.
you'll get us weekly. I don't know
We
how
are
we're
the
going to do it.
clientele. We're the clientele to take breaks. Like we're the like people would definitely listen to us and be like, yeah, they definitely aren't
Yeah.
recording. Like they definitely aren't recording over the holidays. We have not missed a single week in over a year at this
No, I don't
point.
know how. It's literally so much work. So you guys are welcome. But if you
Shut
want to
up.
help us
I mean,
out,
it is a lot of work, but that just
truly,
shows our commitment, which,
truly.
wow,
And if
good
you
for
want to help us
us.
out, please write in your emails because like we need your emails and voicemails to give us ideas about what to talk about. So email us at
Yeah.
honeywe'rehomepodcast at
Oh,
gmail.com and leave us a voicemail. The link is in our bio. We're more inclined to like listen and respond to the voicemails because they're just more fun. But emails are fine too if you don't want to hear your voice.
exactly. Also, we might be so inclined to do a Christmas episode for next week's. And especially since you guys will hear this episode tomorrow, you have plenty of time to tell us your fun, crazy Christmas stories and voicemails. And we would love to play those out for you guys. We love our Christmas episodes. I mean, we all do. Like
Yes.
as a collective, it's just like hilarious to hear these stories.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll see you next week. But we love you guys so much. And hopefully you guys had a good Thanksgiving too.
Yes. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.